Back on Triad today, and speaking of back to school is on our minds, and we have someone here who is going to help us work through a particular aspect of back to school. Lori Bates, our director. Let's meet a very special guest. He's been on the show and been around on TV. You've seen him on TV commercials. David Daggett, attorney with Daggett Shuler. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Before we get into back to school things, very quickly, just for anybody that's just moved into the area or whatever, has not seen TV commercials, what would you say to them if you said, what is your law firm all about? Who do you help?
Sure. We help people who are victims of wrongful injuries, workers' compensation, Social Security disability. We have a team of lawyers and staff. I'm very proud of them all.
You and your staff, and you in particular, have been very interested, you and Griff, in education issues. And there was something that I saw it was either a website or an email or something. I want to throw it back at you. And you said it's important for students to have a fair start. What do you mean?
Well, the first day of school can be the most important day in a young person's life. If they get that start and they go in the right direction, it can change the trajectory of their whole life.
Absolutely.
The flip side is if they get off to a substandard start, they go the other way, and not only hurts that child, it hurts our communities for the future.
What are some of those ways that we can get them started?
Well, it's the encouragement and support. I wrote a blog post once on the first day of school. Stop by the bus stop in the morning, the kids waiting, and just say a kind word to them out the window.
Cool.
We need, as a community, to wrap our arms of encouragement and support around our young people.
Absolutely. Now, I know that you're also partners with the Winston-Salem Police Department in helping kids. How so? What's that about?
Well, Chief Roundtree and his department and our firm worked together on a back-to-school backpack
All right, we've got
program.
a backpack here.
And it was really a whole lot of fun that Griff Shuler and I, along with a team of Winston-Salem police officers, went to 5 elementary schools and delivered back-to-school backpacks. We got high-quality backpacks.
Oh, yeah,
these are sturdy. They're not going to fall apart.
No, that's great.
They're very high quality, and they are stuffed.
They're not empty.
No, they're not empty. There's pocket folders.
Yeah.
There's paper. There's notebooks.
Yeah, cool.
Scissors.
Right. And don't run with those scissors.
What we did is we went to the Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools website, saw their list of recommended school supplies for elementary school.
Okay.
We got everything.
That's neat.
We wanted these kids to have a great start. So glue stick, crayons, pencils, eraser, pencil sharpener.
Golly, I would like to have had that. And also, of course, we won't get into this too heavy, but from a health standpoint, doctors recommend that these backpacks, this is a really good ergonomic backpack.
Oh, these are great. And one thing we did not do, we did not logo the backpacks, and we got 7 different colors and designs.
Cool.
So that they wouldn't stick out, so that none of the young people would get the stigma of getting a free backpack.
Sure. And they didn't want it to say from your friend David, because then it might make somebody jealous.
Exactly.
Now, now, let me just ask something, and you might have already mentioned part of this, but how many of these did you distribute, and how did you decide who was going to get them?
Sure. We did over 200 backpacks. We selected 5 local elementary schools who had particular needs.
Okay.
We got in touch with the administrators and the counselors in each school, and then what we did is delivered these to the administrators and counselors who know the demographic background on the students.
And then they gave them out.
And they know the students in need. They gave them out privately, so none of the young kids got embarrassed or singled out.
Isn't that fantastic?
Oh, it's perfect.
I think things like this go hand in hand with the efforts going on in the community about hunger and nutrition, and now you have this, and that really makes a difference. Is this going to be an annual event, do you think? I don't mean to put you on the spot, but...
You're not the first one. Chief Roundtree put me on the spot, and the schools put us on the spot, and Griff and I looked at each other, shook our heads up and down, and said absolutely.
Oh, that's just great. That's just great. Now, going back to what the public can do, you gave the example of giving encouraging words. Is there anything the public can do to get involved in students and schools that you'd like to see happen?
Well, I think the important thing is find something that you're really passionate about and then do something about it. Take some action. It just so happens we're passionate about young people.
Right.
And making a difference in young people's lives, there's a gratification that you just can't buy or pay for.
Absolutely.
And we love doing it.
Well, congratulations on that, and thanks so much for all you do for the community.
And we had a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, it's a fun thing. It's a great looking backpack. I want to put up some information on screen very quickly because these are folks that can help you in many different ways. as we've alluded to earlier. DaggettShulerLaw.com is the website. Please check that out and learn about it. And if you have a problem or something or somebody you know, somebody in your family, then you can call 724-1234 and set up a time to talk. Thank you, David.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back after this.